Hi guys. So right now we're about a week into our Push to Emeralds group. I'm excited to hear some couple of you have signed new coaches, and maybe thinking about the next step. I want to talk to you today about signing up your spouse or another family member in order for you to reach Emerald. It is a very, very common practice in the Beachbody world. Once you sign one coach, a lot of people sign up their husband, wife, or I've got my mom signed up. They sign up somebody to get them to Emerald. And I want to talk about kind of the pros and cons to that and why it might be a good thing to you or why maybe you shouldn't. So I'll start with the cons. The cons of signing up your spouse is in order for you to stay an Emerald coach, you have to have 2 active coaches, which means each of those coaches needs to have at least 50 personal volume points, meaning they need to have ordered something, whether it be, the energy boost or something for the performance line. A lot of coaches just do the Shakeology. Shakeology is 90 personal volume points, something like that. So that's kind of a negative of it. It can get expensive if you're just starting out in the business. I usually recommend, so once you have one coach and then you sign up your spouse, sign your third coach underneath your spouse. So then you can let your spouse go inactive if you need to. Now, you still need to pay the $15.95 every month, but you don't need to order something every single month if you have another active coach in order to keep your Emerald status. Okay? I hope that makes sense. If you're thinking you do want to sign up your spouse and you're thinking, what am I going to get? Packets of Shakeology are always good, and I recommend selling them. Sometimes I think it's better to sell packets of Shakeology than to just give them away. I don't know, something about that investment, whether it's $4 or $5, whatever you charge for your packet, something about that investment. If someone is serious about trying Shakeology and that they might want to order, they're not going to mind paying that $5 for a sample of it. But I do get a lot of people who just want to try it and see what it's like and are not really that serious about buying it. And those samples can get expensive. I mean, they're not cheap they're not cheap for a reason. That's sort of the negative to signing up your spouse. Okay, now the pros, because I think that the pros usually outweigh the cons, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. Okay, so if you're in this for the long haul, if you are planning to build a sustainable business that's going to bring in true income, if you're in this to win this, it is going to be in your best interest to have another coach underneath you that you can control, number one. And number two, that you can kind of double dip in volume with the volume and earn sort of twice the amount of team cycle bonus. Okay? And it might be a long ways off, but if you stick this out, you will get there. That's the only difference between a coach who is successful and a coach who isn't. Coaches who are successful, they stick it out. They fail, they fail, they fail. They keep on going. They keep on trying. That's the only difference, okay? So many people give up because they don't push the hard part. Okay, sorry, off on a tangent. So, I'm going to kind of explain what I mean. So you all know now from last week that once you become an Emerald, you get to take advantage of the team cycle bonus. So every time you cycle, 100, subtract 100 on one side and 200 on the other, okay, you get a $14 team cycle bonus. Okay, so if you can keep on cycling, you get more and more and more. All right, now I'm going to kind of show you how that builds and how it's going to benefit from you. Okay, I've got this handy dandy chart for you. So here I am, okay, and I've got 2 legs. Everyone has a strong leg and a weak leg. Your strong leg is going to be your leg where your upline and all of their coaches are also placing coaches. Okay, so you'll start, we can go through this in your back online office. It's not that important right now to know which is which, but you need to know you have a strong leg and a weak leg. It's already set. You don't get to pick them. It's already set for you. Your weak leg is going to be just the leg that you are building on. Okay, that's going to be where the 100 gets subtracted from. Strong leg is going to be where the 200 gets subtracted from. And you'll see your strong leg is going to have a lot more volume. I'm going to tell you that no matter who you're signed up with, you are on Team Alive, and we are we are growing. Our team is growing. I think 5 coaches were added over the weekend, just this past weekend, by you guys, by the leaders and their coaches. So that means all those coaches signed up after you, so they are going to benefit for you and your value once you become an Emerald coach. Okay? So any coaches that we sign now are going to benefit you in the future once you become an Emerald. Okay? So here we go. So I've got my strong leg and my weak leg. My strong leg is going to have more coaches on it. My weak leg has less. All right? It doesn't matter which one you're on because all my coaches are building like crazy. All right, so here, this is totally made up to. This is not my actual tree. So here's Lindsay, let's say. Here's my husband, Tim. Now, I'm going to sign up, next I'm going to sign up Jen Atho. So I signed up Tim on one leg, then I signed up Jen Atho on another leg. Okay? Right underneath Tim. Now, Jen Atho's going to start signing coaches. Here's her coaches. All right, she's going to sign them here on one leg, and she's going to keep going down my strong leg. All right? Then I'm going to sign up Angela. Angela's going to start signing up coaches, and she's going to sign them up on her weak leg and on her strong leg. And I'm going to sign up Janelle. Janelle's going to start signing up coaches. She's going to sign them up here, and she's going to keep going down this way. Then I'm going to sign up Alyssa and Issa and so on, and they're going to keep on going. And look at this web of people. So then Angela, let's say, signs up Sean. Sean's signing coaches. All right? So that is kind of how it grows exponentially. And here's my other side. Same thing. It's the same thing. Lindsay. Then I'm going to sign up Megan. Then I'm signing up Leanne. They're all signing coaches. Megan's signing up Karen. Karen's pushing for Emerald. She's signing up coaches. Lindsay signs up Jen. She's pushing for coaches. All right? So you can see how quickly this grows. Now, eventually, as you get deeper and deeper into your business, you are going to start thinking about building your spouse to Emerald or to Diamond, all right? So let's say here I've got Tim, all right? I'm actually building my mom, who is on my weak leg, but I'm going to use Tim, pretend it's my mom, okay? So I'm building my mom to Diamond, let's say. I'm going to say it's Tim, just for purposes of this sheet. Now, that spot on my leg is like gold. He's way up high. He benefits from every single coach on our team who signed up after he did. All right? So that volume is like thousands and thousands of worth of volume. I mean, I'm talking like every week I'm past like 6,000 personal volume points on that leg. That's the leg where Megan Eglison's building and all her coaches are building. I mean, it is like crazy volume. All right, yes, I've got to build him to Emerald first. But then I get a team cycle bonus here, and I get one here. All right, so I'm basically double dipping in volume. Same goes with any sales I run through. Like, let's say I want to buy hammer and chisel in December. I'll run it through Tim. I'll buy it as Tim. Then I'll get the personal volume as myself. We'll get, whatever the personal volume is, probably 45 PV. It'll add in, and I'll get the extra in my business center. So it really holds a spot. That's the pro of it. That's the pro of signing your spouse. And in the long haul, you are probably going to want to have your spouse signed up. It really helps to have some other business center that you can control a lot. That's what most coaches do. I'm building my mom now. I'm probably going to start building Tim. And I'm also going to be able to open a second business center under my name. And that's how you really start building your volume, getting multiple checks, double and triple dipping in that volume. Okay? So that's the pro of signing your spouse. And it gets you to Emerald sooner, which starts getting you those leads and that team cycle bonus. All right? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me or ask one of the other leaders if they're your coach. I'm sure they can all help you. I think most of these ladies, let's see, Megan, I think most of them have their spouse signed up or are about to do it. So make sure you reach out and ask if you have questions.